Hello guys, what is up? Tara Arts Movie here with another super exciting tutorial, and today I'm gonna be teaching you how to color grade your footage using Davinci Resolve LITE, which is a free software, free but very effective and very amazing software. So the full version is gonna be Davinci Resolve, which is cost like $3,000, but the Davinci Resolve LITE version, the LITE version, is completely free, so you can download it right away. Just type it on Google, just search it, Davinci Resolve LITE, which is LITE for you who can't spell, and then just download and install it on your computer. Now, if you already installed it, well, let's just get started with the tutorial. So today I'm just gonna be teaching you how to color grade your footage inside the Davinci Resolve, but then you can also export it as a LUT, so you can import it in your whatever editing software you use that support LUT. So as you can see here, this is my Premiere Pro. This is the before after. I import this LUT file from my Davinci Resolve after I color graded inside Davinci Resolve. So how to do that? Well, I'm just gonna be teaching you right now. Alright, so let's just get started from the beginning. I'm just gonna delete all of this. This looks complicated, but it's actually pretty easy. Basically, all of these nodes is basically like layers. If you are, been using the Adobe softwares, you know layers in Adobe softwares, right? Alright, so well, let's just get started from the beginning. Even though you are a newbie with this software, I promise you will understand it, because I'm gonna be teaching you like a newbie friendly tutorial. I'm just gonna be giving you a newbie friendly tutorial. Alright, so well, the first time you open up Davinci Resolve, you're gonna have to create some some kind of user account. And basically, if you don't want to create one, just go to admin account and blah blah blah, and then you're gonna get yourself in this page right here. Now in this page, if you got your videos in your external devices like external hard drive, you're gonna go to Davinci Resolve and then click on preferences, and then go to media storage, and then you click the plus button, and then you can add your external device and then click save. Probably the software wants you to restart the software, then just restart your software and then go back here and then blah blah blah, and then just find your clip and then click and drag your clip down here. This is important. Click and drag your clip down here. Now after you drag it, you go to the edit tab. So you were from the media tab to the edit tab right now. So in the default, you're gonna be in the timelines, so you're gonna create timelines by right clicking and then create new timeline. After you create a new timeline, you go to media pool. Now if you did it correctly, if you drag your video down here, you should find your video footage in the media pool right here. So all you're gonna do is click and drag it to your new timeline. So basically, it's like creating new project sequence inside Premiere Pro if you are using Premiere Pro for your editing software. But by the way, guys, this software is actually also for editing. So as you can see here, you can edit a video here, you can render it out as a video. But for me, I don't know, because I prefer to use a Premiere Pro for my editing software, because I also use some kind of visual effects and etc. So I want to just export it as a LUT and then import the LUT inside my Premiere Pro. Alright, so next you're gonna go to the color tab, and this is where the fun begins. Alright guys, so let's just get started. First of all, if you want to make this preview a little bit bigger, you can hold Alt and then F, like so. So Alt F to make it bigger, or to make it full screen, you can click Control and F to make it full screen. Alright, so Alt F for me to make it a little bit bigger. Alright, Alt F, remember that. Alright, so now we're gonna create a new node. So nodes, add serial node, or Alt S. Boom. So adding a serial node is basically, if you are using Adobe software, it's basically like creating a new layer, so like adjustment layer to add some color grading and etc. So this software uses nodes, which is the same as layers but more efficient. Alright, so in this new nodes, we're gonna start to color correcting and color grading our footage. Alright, so as you can see here, this is a very flat video. I shot this with my Sony A7S, which is a very amazing camera. I'm just gonna be telling you guys right now. So if you watch my previous movie, which is Too Loud here, so you can see this is shot with Sony A7S, for you guys that have been always asking me. And if you can see the behind the scene here at the end of the video, as you can see here, if you can see the detail on that clothes, oh my god, the fabrics. It's talk about sharpness, the details and sharpness of this camera is just crazy. And this is of course the original file, very flat, and this is how I color graded inside Davinci Resolve, and I'm just gonna be teaching you right now. Alright, so first of all, we gotta color correct it. Alright, so this is the default tab, but you can also go to this color match tab. You can do a bunch of things like you can do in Photoshop, like the highlights and the shadow. You can put it, bring the shadow up or down, blah blah blah. But I won't be using anything from the color match because when I export it as a LUT, I don't know why it doesn't read the effects from the color match tab, only from the color wheels tab when I export it as a LUT to Premiere Pro. So I'm just gonna be using the color wheels tab right here for my color correction and color grading, if you want to export it as a LUT, by the way, for another software. Alright, so now first of all, I'm just gonna add some contrast. By the way, I am on the lift, gamma and gain area. If you prefer this shadow, midtone, highlight, well, it's up to you, but for me it's the same, but well, it's not exactly the same, but whatever. Alright, so the contrast, I'm gonna punch this a little bit because it's very flat video, as you can see here. Well, what I like about the contrast feature on this software is it's not just a contrast, but you get the pivot. What is pivot? Pivot is like the center of your contrast. So if you can play, you can play with it, and I can play with it like so, and you can basically design your own contrast center easily. And if you can add some more contrast if you want, and boom, there you go. And add a little bit saturation here, probably for me, and like so. Alright, so we are done color correcting my video. Of course, it's not perfect because well, a lot of people doing a perfect color correction before color grading, and for me, I'm not that kind of guy, you know. For me, I'm just gonna do a simple color correction, even though sometimes the white balance is not right. I don't care, because I'm just gonna screw it around with the color grading anyway. That's for me, at least. So make sure you shot your, the most important thing is make sure you shot your white balance and etc is basically already right, everything when you shot it live on your camera. And then for me, when it goes to software, I don't really care so much about that, because well, even lately after I color graded here in Premiere Pro, you can still fix the color balance with a bunch of tools like fast color corrector and blah blah blah. So I hope you understand that. Anyway, so you're done here for the color correcting. Now for the fun part, which is color grading, which is very easy. We're gonna go Alt F to back to this preview here, and then next for me, I'm just gonna create nodes and then add some parallel nodes. So parallel nodes is like in After Effects you create some bunch of composition and then put another layer above it. So I hope you understand that. It's kind of hard to explain because but it is the same as a layer, basically. Alright, so for this parallel nodes, I'm just gonna pick the skin color of this guy right here, handsome guy, man guy. It's actually my little brother. And we're gonna go down here, and we're gonna play with the center of the until, as you can see here, basically what we want is this color picker is only picking the skin color. So as you can see here, the ones with the gray area is the picked one. So just move it around. For example, right here, it's kind of picking up the tree, so it's not good. So move it to the left until the majority of the Selection is his face. Maybe this will be good, and like so. Or maybe we can pick another color, maybe, then play again. Yep, this is looks a little bit better. Yeah, like so, just for example. And then basically what this node is, what this node does, this node is for picking the skin of the skin color of this footage. So when we try to you know, messed up with another color, it won't messing up the skin color of our subject here. So but if we gonna do some color grading on this node, of course it's gonna color grade only the skin color. So what if we want to change the opposite? We want to change everything but the skin color. Well, what we're gonna do is right click on this node and then add outside node. And the outside node means now on this node we can change any color to everything in this video except the skin color. Now that is beautiful. Now if we Alt F to make it bigger so you can see, if we play with the lift here, which is like a shadowy area, we're gonna punch it to the blue. As you can see here, it's only affecting, basically it affects everything except the skin color. So as you can see, if we play this, oh my god, that is looks beautiful. I actually already like this looks, so yep, this looks is what I use in my previous movie, actually, the Too Loud. So basically like so, which is everything is cold except the skin color. If you see this, it's kind of warm a little bit because lots of things here in my house is actually you know, a little bit warm color, just like the skin color, so it's picking up a little bit. And also this, I mean, my country Indonesia is very hot, so it's kind of hard to make it bluish color like this actually. So it's almost raining here when I'm shooting this, when I was shooting this footage right here. But this footage right here, very hot. So if you guys live in Europe, America, whatever country that got a winter, it's gonna be easier to put a blue color. But for a country that is very hot, it's gonna well, yeah, you know what I'm saying. Alright guys, so we are done here. So how to export it as a LUT so we can import it from the Premiere Pro. Alright, it's actually pretty easy. All you're gonna do is make sure you Alt F on this preview, not this but this one, and then you're gonna click right here, and then right click right here, and then generate 3D LUT, and then you can save it wherever you want. You can share it to your friend. Hey guys, look, this is my LUT. This is my color grading style, blah blah blah. You can share it to your friend. You can name it whatever you want. I'm gonna name it Terra Arts Movie. By the way, for lynda.com, I'm sorry but I have to say this, lynda.com, which is a website that also, you know, presenting lots of tutorials. They've been false claiming my files from my tutorials, and lots of my friends been saying, hey Tara, probably someone recreate your tutorial on lynda.com and then use your file as blah blah blah. If that's really the case, I'm so pissed. So lynda.com, please next time recheck whoever upload some tutorials or blah 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 on your website, and please stop false claiming my files on YouTube. So lots of my, well, basically just this, just lots of free LUTs, you know, my giveaway LUTs from YouTube has been claimed by lynda.com. I already contact lynda.com but no answer so far. So lynda.com, please stop false claiming my files. It's not funny anymore because it's not, I already re-uploaded into another site for the giveaway, and then you keep reclaiming it, and after I look for it, you actually file a DMCA or whatever that is. So basically you literally just claim my file to be yours, and that so pissed me off. So lynda.com, Boom, there you go. Alright, so Terra's movie, but whatever, I can do. Hey, I can make a lot of LUTs, you know. I don't need it. If you want to claim my LUTs, I don't care. I can make another. Look, I just make one right here. Terra's movie. What? Safe. Oh my god, I so hate it when people false claiming my stuff. Alright, so and go to Premiere Pro. Now, in Premiere Pro, if you want to import a LUT or another software, you can also do it in After Effects, but for me, I use Premiere Pro. Just go to the Effects tab and then Lumetri Looks, and then go to anything here. Just click and drag it. Boom. I'm sorry, I'm just gonna turn it off. And yeah, Lumetri, and then go to the setup. By the way, go to the effect controls here. Go to the setup, and then just import the color grading LUT that you just exported from Davinci Resolve. Double click and boom, there you go. Now what I love about LUT, instead you are using third-party plugins like, well, to be honest, there's a lot of great third-party plugins for color grading and color correcting and color grading. Like for example, I'm still using like Magic Bullet Looks, Colorista, but sometimes it's I don't know. Until now, their software not supporting like CUDA rendering, so it's gonna make my Premiere Pro this line, basically this line over here, is gonna turn red, and when this line here turns red, if you guys also editing on Premiere Pro, you know what will happen is it will be laggy. You have to basically just go to sequence and render effects into out, blah blah blah. But with a LUT, look at that, yellow means it's very smooth. Look at that, no lag at all. Oh my god, this is what I love about LUTs. Alright guys, so that's it. That's how you color correct and color grade your footage inside Davinci Resolve LITE, which is a free software, and then create a LUT out of it, and for free, of course, because the software is free. Except the Premiere Pro is not free. You you have to rent it. Alright, so guys, that's it. That's how I did it. That's how you can do it from right now. Because from this movie, I actually want to make a tutorial about the knife effect, which is still I'm going to do the tutorial for this with the After Effects, but I got a lot of questions about the a lot of requests about the color grading, so there you go. That's how I do it. Alright guys, so Terra's movie here. Thank you for watching and liking and subscribing my video and sharing my video, and see you in the next cool videos and tutorials. Ciao.